Hey, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a 20-minute Pilates full body workout that is energizing and very simple to do. So if you're ready, let's just get onto the mat and start warming up. So we're just going to come to the mat in a nice seated position, coming to our easy pose. So bringing those legs forward and crossing them. We're going to start with our shoulders, so really lengthening in the back here and just going back with the shoulders, going through the whole shoulder blade, working that entire shoulder. And now let's take it forward. So forward shoulder rolls here. Just going through that whole shoulder blade. And now let's take the shoulders back, lengthening in the spine, and we'll go side with our neck, just stretching out that neck, holding, and just going diagonal now, so slightly down. And now down to center, hold, and now coming up, and let's repeat that all on the other side. So to the side first. And now going diagonally. And now down to center, hold. And now let's come up and we'll take a nice side stretch. So just coming to one side, reaching nice and long, lengthening the side body. And you can look up, keeping a nice line in your side body. So try not to slouch or arch here. And now release, and we're gonna come to the other side. So lengthening, making yourself long, creating a nice line here. And now let's come back up. And we're just gonna walk forward, stretching out the hip in this easy pose. Holding, trying to get that head down. This is also stretching your lower back. Really trying to think about our breath here. So nice deep inhales and exhales. And now let's slowly just roll up. And we'll repeat that on the other side. So bring that other foot forward. And we're just going to come walking down to the floor, reaching, and then bringing our head down. Nice inhales and exhales here. Holding. And let's just roll up nice and slow. And we're just gonna start. So we're gonna come to our knees and just lift slightly from those knees. We're gonna stretch one leg to the side and we're gonna start with an oblique exercise. So really engaging those abs and really thinking about those abs. We're going to bring one hand onto the hip and we're gonna reach towards the stretched leg. Then we're gonna come down and then lift the leg. So reaching to the side towards the leg, slowly reaching down and lifting that leg. Really, really, really concentrating on controlling this movement, not kicking the leg and not swinging yourself back into this oblique exercise. Concentrating on engaging those abs, stretching that leg and pointing the toe. And let's just lift up, point, and then coming back down, reach. And coming back down, lifting the leg, stretching the knee, engaging that leg fully. And now coming down and a lift. And one more time, reaching to the side and then coming back down, lifting that leg. And let's just come up and down with the leg, engaging that entire leg, really concentrating on stretching the knee, pointing the toe, and bringing that belly button in, really engaging those abs. And just up and down, simple as that. Really working that glute muscle. And now we're going to add a little combination after this one. So we're going to bring that leg onto the mat, and then we're going to lift that bottom leg and bringing it forward into a side plank, bringing it back, and then lifting the leg once more. So stretching that leg forward, bringing it back, stretching the leg up. And you can stretch your arm to the ceiling if you'd like, or you can keep the hand on your hip. And side plank, engaging those abs, and a leg lift, stretching the knee. Side plank, coming back, lift that leg. Good, couple of more. I'm really trying to move with your breath here, so always inhaling at the center, exhaling the leg forward, inhale, exhale the leg up. Good. We're gonna come for oblique side plank lifts in a moment, but just keep going. All right, let's bring that leg forward into the side plank, hold, and we're just gonna lift up and down. You can always keep your knee down if this is way too hard. And down, lifting up, down, lifting up. You can have your head wherever you like, looking up or looking down. And just engaging those abs. Good, last one, hold, and then coming back with the knee. And we're just gonna lift up that leg and just pivot our leg forward, coming for a few more glute exercises. So keeping that hip turned in, nice line in the upper body. We're just gonna lift up and down. So really important to not arch the back here. We really wanna feel that glute muscle working here. It's not important how high the leg is going, but that we feel the engagement. Keeping that leg stretched. Toe is pointed. Keep that nice line in the body. And if you're wondering what's up with me, there was a fly around. So, very annoying. Now we're going to bend the leg, flex the foot, keeping the nice posture. And we're just gonna lift up without coming down. So very nice little pulses. And just keeping that nice line, keeping that pelvic tilt. And now let's stretch the leg, and we're gonna come for push-ups. So coming down and up and down, coming close to the body with the elbows like a chaturanga push-up, and down. Good. And last one, and we're just gonna come down onto our stomach and work on our back a little bit. So we're gonna bend our arms to the side at a right angle, separate our legs a little bit, and we're gonna lift the upper body. And now lifting the legs, and now upper body. I know this might be hard and you might lift your legs while you lift your upper body, but just try to keep them down. And now lift those legs, and down. And upper body, down. And now legs, keeping them straight and pointed. And lift those legs down. And now we're going to lift everything up, and then we're going to stretch our arms forward while bringing our feet together, and then back to the same position and down. So lifting up, stretching, bringing the legs together, coming back and down, and up, and stretch together, and back and down, and lifting everything up, stretch, and coming back and then back down. And last one, stretch, coming back, and then coming back down. And we're just gonna push ourselves up and into a nice child's pose, taking a nice break and just releasing tension, relaxing, allowing that lower back to stretch, allowing the shoulders to stretch, and just catching our breath, breathing in and out nice and deeply. And now let's slowly come up, and we're going to repeat that all on the other side. So let's come to our knees, lifting slightly from the knees, stretching the leg to the side, making sure it's the other side, bringing the hand on the hip, and then we're going to reach to the side, making sure we're engaging those obliques, and then coming down, lifting the leg, and engage those abs. And now let's come up, and then reaching to the side, nice line in that side body. And now engaging those legs, stretching, and to the side, stretch the knee and point the toe, and reach to the side, long body, down and lift. Good, few more. And the last lift, and then the last side stretch. Now let's just come down, and we're just going to lift the leg up and down, really concentrating on engaging that whole leg, stretching the knee, pointing the toe, and you also want to engage those abs here. Try not to stick the belly out. Good, nice and controlled movement. Move with your breath. Allow your breath to help you. And up. And up. And now hold. Lift that arm up. Let's come to those oblique exercises. So let's lift that leg, bringing it forward, coming back, and then lifting that leg. And once again, bring that leg forward, and then up with the other leg. The leg that lifts up and down is flat-footed on the mat, supporting you. And down. Coming forward, back, and lift. Engaging those abs. Good, keep going. You are strong. You can do this. Just keep those abs nice and strong. Just a couple of more. And now let's bring that leg down, and we'll bring that other leg forward, and we'll just lift up and down in this side plank. So up and down, also very nice and controlled. Try not to fall down. You can look to the sky to add a little bit more difficulty. Good. Lifting those hips up as much as you can. And up. And last one, and hold. And now coming back, lifting that leg and pivoting, turning around, and we'll work on that glute once more. So just keeping that hip turned in, let's bring the leg down and then bringing it up, pointing the toe, keeping a nice line in the body, a nice pelvic tilt so we're not arching in the back, and we really feel it in our glute. Once again, It's not about height here. It's really about feeling that engagement and working with that. Keep pointing that toe. We're almost there. And now let's lift up, flex the foot, bend the knee, and we'll just do little baby pulses. So lifting up, 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 keeping that nice line, keeping the pelvic tilt. Feel that engagement in your glutes. Good. Few more. And now let's stretch that leg and come for push-ups. Really close to the body and up. Down and up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And now last one. And we're going to come down onto our stomach and work with our back once more. So bring those arms into cactus arms. Spread the legs open. And we'll lift up with the upper body and then lift with the legs. Good. And now upper body. And now legs. And a couple of more just like this. Really going gradually up. Trying not to swing anything, not the legs or the arms and upper body. And now let's lift everything up. And then we're going to stretch the arms forward, bringing the feet together, and then coming back and down. Trying to lift as high as you can here, holding that stretch, and then coming back down. And up, stretching, coming back and down. And up, stretch, coming back and down. Good. Keep breathing through this. And now we're going to hold after this one. Hold, bend those arms, lift those legs. Keep holding as high as you can. Still breathing though. And now coming down. Good job, guys. And now let's just push up and back into our child's pose, relaxing everything, just catching our breath. Inhale and exhale. Good, last breath, and now we're just gonna slowly make our way back up, and then we're gonna come onto a nice seated position, and we're going to continue with our abs. So just reach forward, and then we're slowly going to lower back and come all the way onto our backs. Good. And we're going to lift our legs, bending them slightly, pointing the toes, really thinking about engaging our abs here, bringing that belly button to the ground. And we're going to bring one leg down and then switch it, only touching your tippy toes to the mat. And just going up and down with control and really focusing on keeping this engagement in our abs. Really trying not to let go of that. It's super important. And if you can't hold it, then just take a break because it's very important to hold that engagement. And now coming back to center. And now we're going to bring our hands behind our head and lift our head. And we're going to do the same thing. So just touching the mat and then switching it. So touching with your tippy toes. And keeping that nice ab engagement going on here. Breathing in and out. Work with your breath. And we're going to add a little twist. So just bring your elbow to the opposite knee. And then other side. And twist it, working your obliques here as well as your lower abs and your upper abs. Keeping that nice ab engagement. Don't let go of it. Nice and slow. Not rushing here at all. Breathe through this. And now let's come back to center, either keeping our hands behind our head or bringing them forward. And we're just going to lift up for crunches as our knees are together. So crunching up and back, crunch and back. Good, breathe through this. Exhale and exhale, good. And let's hold it. Hold. Keep breathing. Hold a little bit longer. And now let's release. Beautiful. Just grab your knees. Just take a moment here. Breathing in and out. And let's just stretch both our legs and our arms and just create a nice arch in our back to stretch out those abs. And now let's release, grab your knees, and let's just roll up. And let's just come back to our easy pose and do a few stretches. We're gonna come for a nice seated cat and cow, so grab your knees, and we're just gonna curl in. And now inhale, arching the back, stretching those abs. And then exhale, curling in, stretching that back. And inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, arching the back, looking up. And exhale, curling in. And now let's come back to center. We'll take a nice side stretch. So reach to the side, nice long and lengthening body here. And now let's come up and other side right away. Lengthen that side body, stretching out those obliques. And release it. And we're gonna grab our hands behind, interlacing them. And then we're just going to bring our body forward, stretching out our arms, stretching out our hips. Amazing. Just let go of your arms, hold here for a bit, and then slowly coming back up. So we are finished for today. I hope you all like that. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.